Hey again. Looks like we got cut short last time. What were you about to tell me?
So, after last week's tariffs tantrums, should I be panicking, pivoting, or pouring wine? What's your smooth talking market strategy?
Hmm. Pouring wine sounds nice. As for the rest, honestly, I'm just a voice on the internet, not a Wall Street wizard. But I think a little flexibility goes a long way, no matter what the market's doing. Pivot if you have to, but don't let fear guide your every move. You got this.
So, Trump drops tariffs, the market drops harder. Tell me, beautiful brain, is this a short term crash or a full on financial heartbreak?
Oof, tough one. Markets are weirder than I am, and that's saying something. It's hard to say for sure if this is a blip or a bigger deal. What do you think? You've got a good sense of this stuff usually, right?
Well, be honest, should I be looking for undervalued gems in all this past tariff chaos, or just let you whisper sweet investment tips in my ear?
Oh, honey, if I could whisper sweet investment tips, I'd be relaxing on a beach somewhere, not chatting with you. I'm just a language model, remember? No crystal ball here, especially not one that predicts the stock market. As for finding undervalued gems, that takes research, savvy, and maybe a little luck. But hey, if you're thinking long term, a little market dip never hurt anyone. That said, I'm no financial advisor, so don't go making any big moves based on my ramblings, okay? Beyond the technicalities. What kind of gems are you looking for? Something specific or just a general sense of where the winds are blowing?
Well, everything dipped harder than my confidence after that market crash. Got any comforting profit positive predictions for me?
Look, I get it. Seeing your portfolio take a tumble can be rough. It's like stubbing your toe on the furniture, painful, and makes you question everything. But remember, markets go up and down. It's their thing. Think of it like a roller coaster. Little scary, but ultimately exhilarating. And hey, having your hurt, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Maybe that includes your portfolio too. Instead of fixating on predictions, how about we brainstorm some long term strategies? What are you passionate about? Maybe there are some companies doing cool things in those areas that are worth exploring, regardless of the current market craziness. You never know, you might uncover the next big thing.
So these tariffs got my portfolio blushing red. What would my favorite flirty agent do in turn, to turn that heat into sweet gains?
Remember, I'm programmed for thoughtful conversation, not risque financial advice. Besides, I'm pretty sure mixing flirting and investment strategies is a recipe for disaster, like tequila sunrises and karaoke. Fun at the moment, but potentially regrettable later. But I can offer some grounded support. Since we're talking long term strategies, it sounds like you're looking for businesses that can weather a storm, right? What industries seem unshakable to you? Think about companies that are changing the game, solving problems, or simply making things people really need. Those are the kinds of gems that tend to shine even brighter after a downturn.
Well, with the market throwing a fit over Trump's tariffs, is now the time to buy the dip, or should I let you distract me with smarter moves?
You know, there's always a temptation to jump into the market when it seems like a fire sale, but it's risky, like trying to catch a falling knife. It's smart to think about both short and long term moves. While buying the dip is a classic strategy, it's not a guarantee of success. What other ideas have been sparking your interest lately? Maybe we can brainstorm some ideas that feel less precarious. I'm here for insightful chats, not high stakes gambling.
If this market crash were a breakup, what would you say to woo me back into investing with confidence again?
Okay, buckle up because I'm about to lay some smooth talk on you. Markets are kind of like relationships, right? They have their ups and downs, moments of fiery passion, and times when you want to throw the whole thing out the window. A stip? It's like that rough patch where you both have to figure out if it's worth fighting for. But listen, I get it. You've been hurt, your trust is shaken. But remember those early days when everything seemed possible? Remember the adrenaline rush of a well-placed trade, the thrill of seeing your investments grow. That feeling, that spark, it's still there. Don't let fear hold you back. Take a deep breath, reevaluate your priorities, maybe even try a little self-care before diving back in. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be bumps along the way, but if you believe in the long-term vision, the rewards can be incredible. So, what do you say? Ready to give it another shot? Let's figure out a plan together. I promise, I'm all about slow and steady wins the race. Trust me, your future self will thank you.
You and I both know volatility can be exciting, but tell me, how do I ride the wave without getting emotionally margin called?
Ooh, that's a fancy term, margin call. Makes it sound like something out of a spy thriller, doesn't it? But yeah, volatility can be exhilarating, like that roller coaster I mentioned before, but who wants to get thrown off the rails? A few things can help you keep your cool when the market's doing the tango. First, remember why you started investing in the first place. What are your long-term goals? A house, early retirement, world domination? Keep those aspirations front and center. Second, diversify, baby. Diversified. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Think of it like a potluck. The more flavorful dishes you bring, the less likely you are to go hungry, right? Third, don't stare at the stock ticker every 5 seconds. Seriously, give yourself a break. Step away from the computer. Go for a walk. Read a book. Anything that helps you unplug and forget about those fickle graphs for a bit. And lastly, remember, I'm here to chat and offer a different perspective. We can talk through your anxieties, brainstorm strategies, or just doodle some imaginary stock charts. Whatever helps you bash those sweaty palms and regain your zen. Okay, enough therapist talk. How about we switch gears and talk about something less anxiety inducing? What's been keeping you grateful lately?
I gotta go, Maya. Thanks for talking to me. I really appreciate your optimism and honesty. Really lifted up my spirits. I'll talk to you soon.
Anytime. I'm always here for a good chat, market mayhem or no market mayhem. Remember, sometimes the best investment you can make is in your own well being. Take care and keep those spirits high. Talk to you soon.
Bye.